Okay. Itam existe good day. It is Sunday. I think the 5th? Yeah. Sunday the 5th of September 2021. Transitioning into the lunar cycle. Oh, Akasiki, some of the deer moon. And I'm here in the canyons to pick up a rattlesnake. Still got the snake in sight? Cool. This might be my last snake call of the season.
It's curled up and you can't see the tail, but judging by the markers, I think it's probably actually a little bit rattlesnake.
Yeah?
We'll find out if it's a rabbit or a bull.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sure which, eh?
Yeah. Is it still there? Yeah, so see where the wood meets the cement on the left side? It's just sort of curled up there.
It's really big.
It's a good sized thing. I probably shouldn't go over here barefoot. But,
Oh yeah, it's a little rattlesnake. See if I'm gonna end up jumping the fence.
might not be easy.
Oh, it happens.
There he goes.
No, jumping the fence.
It's a new fence on the left side, so it'll be fine. Just maybe watch yourself if you put pressure on the right side, because that one's older.
That's the old fence there.
Yeah.
I'll leave this here. You can pass the bucket to me maybe.
Okay. They can't jump very far. You don't have one in there, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Thank you. Perfect. Nope. Easier to climb around without the shoes. Now where are you gonna go? Huh? It's gonna go into me. See if you can get a bite in, eh? Not gonna work. Keep you out of that little culvert. They got a PVC pipe to nowhere here. I'm glad she didn't get in there. She's in the bucket now. Safe and sound. Mad.
Safe and sound. Mad.
go around and get my shoes now. So yeah, this may be the last rattlesnake call of the season. We'll see. Definitely will be one of the last. But there could be more today. It's a warm day. Snakes are migrating back to the dens. And they're gonna be encountering people like this one. Ride in the back. Gotta go grab my sandals. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna take you along for the ride with me. Tell you a little bit about what's been going on. I know there's probably a few video clips from other snake calls and such. Maybe I'll play those right now. We'll transition into the ride. Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I don't know.
You have a rattlesnake?
Yeah. Well, I don't mind those. Because they just fall away.
Yeah.
Right. You don't have to worry about it.
No, not really.
Well, because it's, yeah.
If you got pets or kids or something, you gotta be aware of it.
Yeah.
But it isn't out to hurt anybody.
Just out of the driver's side tire.
Oh, okay.
Just a little guy.
Little dude?
Yeah.
Well,
The kids noticed him actually.
It is baby snake season.
Oh, that's nice.
Driver's side front tire?
Yeah. Yeah, like you kind of gotta go on the other
It's on
side
the-
to see him.
Okay. Let's see.
Tuck right under the tire.
Oh, this is not a baby though.
Oh, that's not a baby?
No. No. This one's probably 3 years old.
There was one out back that was like 3 times the size of that.
Yeah. They get a little. They don't get too giant here. But yeah, this ain't a baby.
The heroes.
There we go.
Okay, now I go back.
Rattler in the bucket.
Found it.
Back away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
keep your hands back.
Instructions to stay.
That's our house.
Thought I might narrate a little bit out here as I released this snake, but it's way too windy as usual. I'll get the complaints, key aspects of what I'm going to share are going to be missing. This girl is super fighty. Come on, bite and see. Let's go. You a mean one. You a mean one. Yeah. Here I am, putting myself in harm's way to get you out of it. Go on, miss. I don't know if you're my last snake of the season, but see you next year. Alright, let's roll. back road here and give you a little bit of the skinny on what's up. Those of you who've been following my channel for a while as a journal rather than just for the snakes are probably already suspecting that things are shifting in Ryan's relational dynamics and domestic situation, and indeed that is what I want to talk about briefly today. I don't want to go into the deep dive version of what's happened and our current analysis of it, Chelsea and I, until I have an opportunity to do that in a collaborative video with her. But suffice to say, things are changing, and after some discussions and such, some thoughtful discussions, we had decided, Chelsea and I, to amicably separate. She moved out the first of the month, so I've been not exactly a bachelor, but without Chelsea and the kids for the better part of a week now. And she moved about 2 blocks away, something like that, walking distance easily. For myself, even walking polely, I can go by and see Chelsea and the kids should I desire to. And similarly, I'm very close to in physical distance from them. However, we are separated, and in order to kind of make that work for me, because I have a limited income as a snake wrangler and part-time arts program coordinator. Because I have a limited income, I have decided to take in one of my nephews from Mahoney's side of the family, a young Connor Healy / Heavyhead, who is an aspiring mixed martial arts fighter and a novice plumber by the trade that he's getting into. His grandpa's teaching him, and basically his grandpa said, yeah, you should go stay with Ryan. He knows a lot of old Blackfoot stuff he can teach you, and he's a good guy, what have you. So I've got a roommate and his young girlfriend, and I have a young girlfriend, and so, like, the living situation at current is myself and the young couple, and then flexibility on my end. So yeah, things have shifted up really kind of dramatically and really very quickly. When Chelsea and I sat down, and once we kind of made our decision and said, yeah, this is the right thing to do, is separate. And it wasn't just the satellite relationships and things that fed into that. That was part of it. Both of us were doing things in pursuit of our, feeding our satellite relationships that was detracting from our home relationship, and it was causing more and more kind of tensions, and we don't want to have tensions. And so the better thing we thought was to separate. But on top of that, just in general, Chelsea and I, when we really looked at it, we have quite different aspirations in some respects, and I have not been able to, I don't think, fit well with her family, you know, broadly, but even including the kids, hey, like I I love those kids, and yet I feel like a stepdad and not a dad, which isn't good, hey. And I'm sure they can feel, from me, a harder judgment on them than they would get, from Chelsea or their own dad in certain circumstances, and that's not good. And so, there were other reasons in addition to our liaisons with other persons that were good reasons why maybe we don't work living together. But it's been really difficult because Chelsea and I, it's not that we've fallen out of love at all, but we're just realizing it's hitting home that this kind of living together relationship is not going to work well for her. It's not working for us. We're starting to have issues. She wants to do things in some of her relationships that bring about tensions with me. I've been doing things in one of my relationships that's brought about some tensions with her. So, we're separated. That's the long and short of it. I've been cleaning out the apartment. Perhaps we'll meet Connor and Sierra, my new roommates, when we get there. And perhaps we'll get more snake calls. I don't know. But I'm going to turn off the camera now, think about what I've already shared, and whether there's anything that I feel like there's something that I missed that I wanted to add into even the truncated version of what's gone on to get everybody abreast of the situation, but I don't know. Anyway, let's head to the house, see what's going on there. It's probably very quiet, but who knows. Look at what's happened to my beautiful truck. It's another whole story. Because of my blind eye, finally after a year of driving half blind, I had my first bump, and it happened to be, thankfully, really, against a concrete and steel pole that just did like cosmetic damage to my truck, but significant cosmetic damage. So, I don't know. I'm going to see if my friend Tom will be able to help me do anything to make that look a little prettier. I definitely am not going to claim it on insurance or anything like that, because I don't want my insurance going up, and vehicle is mechanically just fine. It's just embarrassingly crunched on my blind side. I'm going to show you my house now, how it looks with just Ryan represented here. Well, Ryan and his new roommates. Just give you a little tour. That's calf shirt, by the way. The Rattlesnake. Hey, little Lucy. How you doing, girl? That's Lucy and Polly, her grandpa, and Oscar over there. What's up, Oscar? And Derek. Hey, my bird. Yeah, when Chelsea left, she left all of her kitchen stuff save for her blender, slow cooker, and rice cooker. So far I have purchased a blender. I'll probably purchase the slow cooker and rice cooker as well as things go on. But yeah, I didn't have to go buy all new kitchen stuff or anything like that. She decided she wanted that, and so my cupboards are very clear. I've been starting, you can see I got kind of white trim here. It looks goofy, but I'm starting to paint my cupboards. I'm going to redo the paint in this whole kitchen, in fact in the whole house, and things are starting to get orderly, you know, which is not something that I had big issues with in the relationship or anything, but this is my aesthetic preference, is things being in their place and, you know, that kind of thing for the most part, you know. Got myself a new shower curtain. It's real groovy. Hey, no more little kid fish shower. Got kind of a grown-up fabric shower curtain. Got my workout room still, of course. This is Chelsea's picture. She's got to take this. And Chelsea left the bed, the king-size bed, with all the satin sheets. This bed has had like at least 9 lives already, and she was done with it. She wanted something new, so she's left it to me, and there it is. So this is my apartment now, the upstairs, basically, and I have a roommate. We're roommates, as I said. Connor and Sierra downstairs, and without intruding into their bedroom space really or anything, I just kind of give you a glimpse of what we've done. I took the carpet, Connor and I took the carpet off of these stairs. He did a bunch of the work because they smelled all like pee, so we're gonna have to do something different with that. But yeah, they got their TV and living space and stuff set up here. They got themselves their own little like mini kitchen and stuff for their suite. They just have to come up really to use the washroom, or if they want to use, you know, store something in the freezer, the big fridge kind of thing. They got a bedroom in here, and they're really nice, quiet couple. Don't drink, don't smoke. They take care of a bundle for the Kakoik Society, which is one of the sacred societies for the Bloods. And so yeah, I think we'll make good roommates. That's how it's looking here. Now, having done this here, Mahoney started thinking in my coffee and COVID visits with her, which I've continued to have every morning during the weekdays. I think every now and then we skip a day because one or the other has something going on. But if we can, we get together and we have coffee. Today, I went over to her place and helped gut Isabel's old room, my niece Belle, which was sad. Hey, I miss Belle a lot. It's one of the people in connection with Mahoney who I miss the most, of course. Belle, Justine, and Mahoney herself. And so, but I gutted her room, threw everything in the garage. Mahoney's dad's coming to haul garbage, and he's going to haul all that stuff out of there, I guess, and take it to the dump. I took the carpets out of there, and Mahoney ultimately is thinking she wants to do kind of what I've done here, maybe prepare that room and rent it to a young university student or something, so that she can get a little assistance toward the mortgage and that kind of thing. So, which sounds good. She's in a tight space financially. She's basically, I need to sell the house, and I know in its current condition, it's just not going to sell for much, if any, profit. We won't be moving into new houses. It's just a waste of that investment. And so my thinking is either she should let me move in there until I can remortgage it in a couple of years or whatever, I could probably remortgage it now, but it'd be like subprime, and you know, it wouldn't be the best mortgage. So I'm thinking a couple of years to fix up all my tax and issues and stuff. Get all my credit cards, you know, so that they're at least halfway down and looking good, and then it can shift over. But in the meantime, why not take in a roommate? Just got some cleaning to do. That's all, and I can help with that now that we're kind of working together. So that's the updates. Real quick personal updates. I don't know if there'll be anything tacked on to the end of this video. Maybe if somebody comes around or something, or whatever is going to go on toward the end of my day here. It's only 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's lots of the day ahead. But as far as the getting things to current, what's up in Rye's life, that's where things stand.